It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sydney.
I heard that you came in just because you would like to get some information. I heard that you would also talk to my supervisor. Is that
Yes.
correct?
I want to get help because I'm in a domestic relationship and I have kids and
Okay.
my twins that are like 6 months.
Okay.
So I want to keep my kids away from that.
Right. How are your kids doing today?
They're good. They're with their grandma.
Okay, so they're safe for
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Okay, I'm really glad to hear that. How are you doing? Are you?
Today was a better day.
Well, that's good.
A better day than yesterday. So
Well, that's good. Well, hopefully I'll be able to help you into improving on just and having more better days, so to speak.
kids, that's what I want because I don't want my kids to be like growing up and saying, well, I witnessed this from my parents and then that interferes with them and their education. So.
Well, that's already a huge start, just the fact that you really want this and you're determined, and I can see the determination. So I'm really proud of that. Like, I'm really proud of that, the fact.
Thank
So,
you.
that's a huge step already.
Thank you.
Do you mind me asking if you could just give some information? But before, I apologize, before I even ask this that, I would like to emphasize that whatever is said in this room will be stayed in this room unless that there is possible harm to yourself, to either your kids or to someone else, or you think you could possibly harm someone else, just because that I would have to report to my supervisor.
That's okay because I'm not going to do no harm.
Okay, thank you. As well, do you have an issue if I just drop some notes, just because I know very well I'm probably going to be mixing some things up if I don't write some notes.
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you, do you just want to give me some basic information?
Well, I've been in this relationship for a while. We've had, all my kids are by this man.
Okay.
We live together. We live down the street together.
Okay.
So,
Alright, do you think your neighborhood is a safe environment, where you live?
yes, it's fairly safe.
Okay, well, that's good. Do you mind me asking on how you would describe your relationship with your partner?
Well, if he gets angry easy.
Mhm.
So if he has a bad day at work, he gets angry and he takes it out on me.
Okay.
If things don't go his way, he takes it out on me.
Okay.
He doesn't care who is around, and right now I'm just sick of it because, my kids are getting older,
Mhm.
and they're gonna start realizing that, this is an unhealthy relationship and an unhealthy environment to be in.
Okay.
So,
You just said that you just want to make sure your kids are in a safe environment for the future and stuff. And you also told me that your husband has a tendency to be showing his anger towards you either in public or just at home, but usually because he might have a bad day at work or just something does not go his way. Is that correct?
yes, that's correct.
Do you mind me asking if he drinks?
On occasions, like when he's with his friends or
Mhm.
when he's with his family or like parties, stuff like that, gatherings, he does.
Okay. Do you think it could have a small effect on his anger?
Not as much as when he smokes.
Okay. Okay. Smokes, could you elaborate? Anything?
Yes, anything that he could get his hands on, he will crush them, either snort them or, put it in a pipe and smoke it.
Okay. So that could, I'm assuming, I apologize, I'm gonna assume, but, that could range from cigarettes to, let's say, crack?
Yes.
Okay, so a huge range.
Just whatever he could get his hands on, he does it.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
It hurts because I've been with him for so long,
Mhm.
and I love him, and I don't want to let him go,
Right.
but I have to for the sake of my kids' safety.
Okay.
And he sometimes, shows his anger and does drugs in front of our kids,
Okay.
and so my kids are starting to witness it, and it's just not okay with me anymore.
Okay. If you, right now, could, change your situation somehow, how would you want to?
I would want to live in a house like where I know it's going to be 100% safe with me and my kids and my mother with me. Like
Okay.
have all, so I know I can have that support, you know, to get through the pain that, you know, it's going to cause from me leaving my partner,
Mhm.
and make sure that she's there for my kids and all that.
Okay. Do you, by any chance, do you drink?
No.
No drinking at all?
Because if I drink, then who's going to take care of my kids?
Okay. Well, I'm really proud of to hear that. You're a very responsible mother, from what I can tell. If in the future, do you wish to have any communication with your partner?
Only about the kids, that's it.
Okay.
So if it's not about the kids, I do not want him to contact me at all.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Let's see. Hypothetically, if today, when you went back home, and your partner told you he or she wanted to go to a rehab center to get himself, to get himself help,
mhm.
how would you respond to that?
I would support him.
Okay.
I would, if he needed a ride, I would take him
Mhm.
there, and I would visit him. All I want is for him to get better.
Okay.
And so that he can learn how to control his anger, you know, and his drug use, whether if it's alcohol and the smoking. I
Mhm.
want him to get it all help,
Okay.
so that he could be the father that he is supposed to be and the partner that he's supposed to be.
Okay. Well, today, thank you for all your information, and today, do you want to start possibly getting some information about how we can start, setting up a plan for you?
Yes.
All right, do you want to include this plan, do you want to include your partner in this plan, or just keep it to you and your kids?
Just keep it to me and my kids, because if he doesn't get help,
Mhm.
then I do not want to have no contact with him.
Okay.
Not even for my kids, because I'm not going to put my kids through that.
Okay, all right. Well, the first one is we would want to make sure you're in a safe environment. Where does your mother currently live? Because I know you said that you want to live with her.
Yes, she lives down the street from where I live,
Okay,
so it's walking distance.
okay. Would you feel comfortable, with some help, of course, to try to slowly transition to her place, or would you want to find your own place?
Find my own place, because he knows where my mother lives.
Okay.
So, and I'm trying to get him not to know where we live and my mother away from it too.
Okay, well, we can definitely help you with that. We can definitely give you pamphlets of housing, and obviously we can help you as well as finding housing that is cost affordable for you as well. And, do you mind me asking about your jobs?
I have 2 jobs.
Okay,
I am a caretaker at a hospital, and I am a clerk at a retail store.
okay. And how many hours do you work?
Well, one job I work full-time, and the other job I work part-time.
Okay. How much time, like, what is your daily schedule?
Well, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I work at the hospital full-time,
Okay.
and Tuesdays and Thursdays, I work.
All right, well, the reason why I'm asking is because I wanted to know if we need possibly, help you with a babysitting or daycare situation, because I know you have, 2 babies currently, 6 months old, right?
And a 4-year-old.
And a 4-year-old, yes. And I just want to make sure that we can, help you as much as we can. And would you like to set up a meeting in about 2 weeks or so? Of course, if it's available for you.
Yes.
Okay, roughly what day do you think would be best?
So Tuesdays and Thursdays,
Tuesdays and
because
Thursdays?
I work part-time and I can bring my children with me.
Okay. Well, we have a daycare center with professionals here, so if you just wanna have a one-on-one, conversation with just me and not have your kids involved hearing all the things, we do have, as I said, we do have a professional daycare, as well as, or they could just stay in here and we will have toys, so to keep them preoccupied. And, by that time, we will also have a full-on list of possible housing for you in a safe environment, as well as, cost affordable, and, any more information on domestic violence, and, today we have created our safety net, and I will give you the safety numbers, just in case, for the next 2 weeks.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss.
Thank you so much for coming in, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.